with a metal ring.
Metal ring. Okay.
Then you put down some compost, kitchen scraps, fresh kitchen scraps.
Like these.
These here.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yummy, yummy.
Eggshells, lemon rinds, everything that the chickens don't eat goes in here. They don't eat carrots for some reason. They don't eat their own eggshells. They don't like citrus.
Actually smells good. Smells like lemon. In the next box, or next bucket,
More citrus.
more citrus. Scraps, scraps, scraps.
Worms love this.
Worms are happy campers with the citrus.
Then we go rake up some grass clippings.
Grass clippings. Raking up dead leaves, dead grass.
Today we're using banana leaves.
Banana leaves in the bucket, or in the wagon.
You can use grass clippings. They can be fairly fresh too, because they'll continue to break down in the.
Loud, loud, loud.
They'll also they can be used fresh grass clippings, green leaves, things like that. They'll break down really fast in the compost. Okay, so let's take this over to the.
So you put kitchen scraps, then dead leaves or grass on top. And why do you do that?
You want a lot of air in the compost. You want to give the worms something to eat. You want to give them a place to live. So they like it dark. So it keeps it dark, cool, and protected place to digest all the kitchen scraps. And the leaves break down pretty quickly.
To support the worms,
Yeah.
being in a nice dark place.
And to continue with the aeration of the mulch that we're making, you get sticks. Put a layer of sticks in there.
Oh, right over there.
Yep.
So then you put sticks on top. So compost, dead grass, and then why do you do the sticks again, Michael?
To give it air.
To give it air.
Plus they break down and they are really good food for worms. Just break them up. A layer of sticks.
And then you just repeat the process.
No, we got one more thing to do.
Oh. Okay, now go.
You want to put in some small sticks or really rotted wood.
Now, why are not more new sticks not as good?
Because they take too long to break down. You want it all to break down at the same time. See, like this could be rotted longer or aged longer. Okay.
Put that over there, and then use these dead ones. Okay, so
Put those back over.
more. Okay, okay, go.
We take our buckets and our shovel and go look for some dirt.
Go.
So we use weed mats to kill the weeds and make compost the easy way. And So we look underneath our weed mats, and what do we find? We find already composted plants from before, so we didn't have to weed the garden. The weeds turn into compost, you can see right here. And dirt.
Dirt. Yay, we love dirt.
I hear from people a lot that they want to get back on the farm and get their hands in the dirt. Well, this is it. Get your hands, feet in the dirt.
How much do you need to put on top of the sticks?
You need 2 to 3 inches. Just more than a couple buckets, but we're just doing a couple buckets today. Just to give an idea.
Check out our worms. I don't know if you can see them. Where'd they go? Oh, wait.
So this bugger here is going to multiply many times, and soon there'll be thousands of worms in the mulch.
Yay! Thank you, worm. Where'd you go? Oh, okay. Hey, welcome to another farming tip from Ono Gardens. Visit onogardens.com for any healing, vibrational healing products. But here is our tip from Amazing Michael.
So I'm not going to say this is wrong. I'll just say it's not perfect.
Okay.
It's not completely right. And it's going to take forever for these things to break down. And that's what we want. We want the kitchen scraps to mix in with some dead grass.
So this is an incorrect
leaves.
compost.
Yeah. But first of all, you don't want to put the green seeds. You see these? This is California grass that grows all over around here on the Hamakua coast. Each one of these nodes is a viable seed that will last up to 6 months. You'll see there it's starting to grow even when it's dead.
These are evil grasses.
So you don't want to put that in your compost, because this will be actively trying to sprout for half a year. So we put that over here in its own drying area, and later we'll cover it with a weed cloth and just let it die on its own. Without the light, it'll die. So we use weed cloths for a number of reasons. This is to take this California grass and let it die on its own. So you don't want that in here. So that was in here. See, this is, and another thing is you don't take your cane grass, big old wads of long grass that isn't going to break down forever. You don't want that in there. So you want to pre-break down these bigger grasses.
And how would you get that?
And the same thing is, well, you cut it with a sickle or the mower, whatever, and you take all these. This is another plant that grows out of the nodes, the cane grass, and you put that over here.
And then you put weed cloth until it dies. And then when it dies, can you use it?
Yes. Then it's ready to go in there. It'll take a few months. So what's been happening is, well, here you can see a lot of the good stuff is coming out down here. This is an older bin. It's almost a year old, and it should have been harvested instead of continued being used. But we're using it. We've got to put our kitchen scraps somewhere. And we're using this grass that will take forever to break down as a cover. But what you want to do is you want to use a weed mat to cover it up. And we'll do that over at the other mulch bin. You can see here, there's our kitchen scraps. But without some sticks in there and some soil, it's going to take a lot longer for this to break down. And the worms aren't as active because it's not the perfect place. This is like living in an apartment in the big city. It's not perfect. You want to live out here in the country where we do everything right. Okay, so cover that up. Another thing that happened is, I don't know what happened. A part of this bin got folded in here somehow. I don't even know where this bin came from. What is this bin doing here? So you want to make sure that you can come in here and turn this over. So we would be mixing all this good stuff here with the new stuff, and then it'll go even faster.
So how would you turn it?
With tool number 3. Hold it.
Tool number 3. He's getting a very magic tool. Here it comes. Looks really pointy. Do 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 do.
This is a short-handled pitchfork. That's what you want. You don't want the long one. And then you should be able to come in here, turn it over, and on a good mulch pile, it's probably just going to be the top foot or so, and you do that once a month. And then after a year, you've got several feet of this stuff, and you can plant a lot of plants off of this really good, rich soil. It has lots of worms and vermin and protoplast in there to help your plants do their best.
So what are you doing with this black tarp?
Covering up our mulch pile.
Covering up our mulch pile that we're going to turn once a month with a pitchfork. And once a week the soil goes in if you're putting it in every day. And what's that?
We're just watering it down.
Watering it down.
Just to keep it, to make it active. Water activates it.
Why?
It's just, things break down faster when they're wet than when they're dry. That's
And
why
then-
kitchen scraps are so good, they're kind of wet.
Okay.
The worms have to drink too.
Okay. A little bit of water for the worms.
We're not going to smother the worms and make them drown or anything. So for now, we're just going to cover this up and let those worms that we put in there start making babies. There.
So now that is complete. And then the next time we're going to put kitchen scraps and dead grass and some leaves, some twigs on top, and then maybe soil once a week. And
There's a pile of twigs.
and then we turn it once a month. Does that sound about right?
Pile of leaves.
Pile of leaves over here. Anything else you want to share about creating this amazing compost, tree feeding, plant feeding thing we got going on?
Healthy mulch is a healthy soil, is a healthy plant. And for people who eat plants, including animals are people too. Cows, sheep, how that. They eat the healthy plants, and then they make the humans healthy. Whether they're animals or plants, whatever you're eating. If it comes from healthy, nutritious soil, you will be healthy and nutritious. It's just the way the world works.
Yeah, so if this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like some vibrational healing tinctures from the organic Ono Gardens farm, please visit onogardens.com.